Nice fish here today, boy. And lobsters. Yes, guys, we here with the dive kid. Today we're doing a little spear fishing with the guys them. You know, we got the French guys them here in the back. You know, we got Paul, everybody, Toto, everybody in the back. I don't know if we are ready outside Kupokoy. And then we're gonna see how we walk. This is the location. All the guys them here getting the gear ready. You know. Got my gear here. Today I'm rolling with 2 guns in the water. Safety purposes, you know. Yeah, man, we got the fellas them here. Water looking good, visibility good. We got Paul over there. Yeah. Okay, so basically this is the first clip of me in the water. As you guys can see, the visibility is 10 for 10. You know, can't complain. Very, very nice. So here's some nice rainbow runners in front of me. It looked close, but it wasn't so close. I actually zoom in the camera a little bit. But I didn't have a clear shot, so I didn't want to take it, you know. But 2 nice rainbow runners. Good size. So on this dive, I think Paul was down there looking for some snappers. I think the same snapper he saw. And Toto was to my left. I think Toto shoot a snapper here too, if I'm mistaken. I don't remember which exactly he shoot. But this is when we was actually going out, you know, looking for some reef. I actually take a band off because I didn't need that much power. Okay, so basically this is the reef we was on for a little bit. You see a nice snapper go inside the hole. This was the first time actually using this flashlight. Trust me, great investment. It really helped out a lot. And for some reason I didn't see the snapper on this end. I saw some nice grunts and stuff inside of the hole, like parrotfish and stuff, but that wasn't my target. I wanted the snapper. So eventually I think Paul went down and he went on the other side, as you can see right there, and he went down and shoot the same snapper I wanted. Here we have Toto going on to the left. I think Toto shot a fish also there too. And don't forget, guys, if you're new to the channel, just hit the like button, subscribe. Just a simple click. They keep this channel going. So I think I went back down again on the second drop. Same exact location. It was a little cloudy down there. I think Toto had shot a fish on the left hand side or in the same hole, I don't remember. So I went back to see if I see anything else. As you can see, a nice parrotfish inside of there, the same fish I didn't want it. And a grunt was there too with a doctor fish. But for some reason I couldn't see the snapper. So I came back up to catch myself. And here we have Edson going up on the left hand side. So this is the same snapper I was targeting. Paul ended up getting the snapper on the second drop. I think he went back down and he see it and he went for it. So once one of us get it, it don't matter. It's in the bag. Yeah. Real vibes. Okay, so now we swim out a little more further out. I unloaded my gun because I didn't need that much power. And then we got Toto going down, looking under the reef for some hinds and, you know, snapper. And you can imagine this guy don't use no weight belts. He just dive free without weight belts, but man good bye, man good. So after he came up, I went back down eventually to scope out to see exactly where I wanted. Where should there? Where should there? So we have here we have the guys Edson going down to my bottom left. I don't know exactly where he went far down there. Don't recall, I don't remember. But I know for sure he come out with a fish. That is guarantee. Yeah. So here I taking my fourth drop on the reef. It wasn't so hot. I went on the other side, on the further side. Nothing to my likings, you know. Checking all the holes, make sure I see anything. Like I mentioned before, I used to dive with flashlight, but this is one of my best investments I ever had, you know. It really, really helped. You see everything in the hole. But they ain't really had much around. So on this reef, it was a little more further out. I actually didn't see anything from the top of the water, but I saw Paul shoot a nice hind. So I just went down to scope out what I wanted, or what I would see when I went down. And I end up seeing Paul come up with a grouper, a nice grouper with a hind. So basically, Paul came up with a nice hind, like I mentioned before. And I look in front of me, I see another hind. It wasn't a big one, but it was a good size. And I line up a nice shot. As I turn the body to the side, I just took a shot.
Let's go in then.
So here we have Paul still dealing with the hind he catch. A nice size. You know, so a nice one he catch at the same exact reef he was on. Very easy fish to shoot. Very easy fish to shoot. Once they see you come in, they just look to you in your face. So you have to just line up and catch them. Okay, so this reef was the previous reef from the old, like 2 videos ago. This was a nice rock hang. This spot have a lot of hangs. I don't know how I missed this fish. I was like dead on with this fish, but you know that happened sometimes. So I actually missed that one, but I actually tracked it to see where it was going. You know. So I went back up to the water, take a couple breaths, you know, and you guys will see I went back for the same exact fish shortly. Just hold on. So while I was loading up the gun, I see the hand came back out of the rock in front of me. This gun here is a very powerful gun. I don't need to crank two bands actually. One is enough. So far the gun is working pretty fine, can't complain. The only thing is the spear is rusty, so it kind of getting rusty, but other than that it's good, you know. But here I have the flashlight going in the hole like I mentioned before. Clutch, not even moving. Dead shot, putting right out the rock, just like that. See the advantage when you have a flashlight? Even though the fish try to run away from you, you can always go back down and relocate to see exactly where they be inside the rock. But sometimes you don't want to shoot inside the rock and they get your spear stick. And that's what happened to me shortly after this video. I mentioned before, this spot usually have a lot of like butterfish, hinds, grunts, you know. We call them potfish, but very nice tasting fish. And this nice butterfish here I see went under the rock. So you never know with a flashlight for sure. It was very deep in the hole, you know, you couldn't really see too good, but I spotted, you know, with the flashlight. And guess what I did? I shoot after it. And the spear went straight inside the reef, like straight inside. So I was kind of fighting with it. It came back up. Catch a breath or two and leave till you know that the spear was sticking the rock. Okay, so I went back down to try to get this spear free up, you know. It was very, very rough. At a point in time I even gave up. You know, I tried my left hand because I didn't have no gloves on my right hand. So on my left hand I just used for gloves. And for nothing good, it wasn't coming out. Shake, 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 shake. It wasn't budging. So Toto went down, gave me a little hand too, and it came out a little bit. So while in the process, I saw a nice butterfish again. So that's why I have the backup gun, you know. So as you can see in the video, my gun's still there under the water. The spear is still stuck. So while I see the butterfish, I load up my gun, backup gun, you know, very powerful gun, and I went down for this butterfish. Nice plate size, not too big, you know, not too small, but nice one, and hit it one time. This gun have so much power that when I hit the fish, the spear came back out, and the fish just stay right there. It was dead. It was a kill shot.
Nothing, nothing? It'll flex straight off now. What I be there? Yo, what I be there? What I be? What I be there? Who? My nephew. He? Where is he? With us? Oh, you're talking about yourself, man? He comes there with child, man. Oh, where you bagging them kind of thing? Yo! Oh? A reef? Yeah.
So this is a new location now to this spot. I shot 3 nice snappers. All them together was about like 4 kilos, you know. Very big snappers. So I just went down on the reef to look over to see exactly like how what we're looking for. You know, like where the fish was located. So I was just looking over to see where I wanted and where I want to go, you know. And I see where I want to go. So I came back up at the surface of the water to catch a little breath up to go back down.
Yeah, put on there. Toto. Yeah, put on there. Yeah, big one on there. Okay.
Okay, so what I was telling Toto just now there was that they had a nice grouper down there. I didn't see the whole fish. I didn't see the back of the tail when it went inside the rocks. So I went back down for it, but I think only Toto saw the grouper because nobody else saw. I didn't hear nobody else talk about it, but it was a nice NASA grouper. So I was just on the surface of the water waiting to see who was going down next or whatever. So I was just relaxing to hit my dive to go down. So now we're descending to go down, taking my time, no rush, you know. I leave my weight to bring me down, and I stated that I'm gonna start from the end of the reef and go right round to see if I see anything that I wanted. So I had the flashlight under the rock to see if I see anything that I wanted. And it wasn't so deep. The reef wasn't so deep inside, so they had much space for fish to hide. On my right hand side, there was a stingray right there. As you can see the tail to your right there. And I saw a nice grunt. It had other fish also, but I shoot the grunt. There's a nice grouper just passed me also, a nice grouper. And I came back up to catch a breath.
Yep. When you come up, you say you come up here, don't rush to go down. Let's take it 2-3 minutes. Put logs in, put the air in your log.
Yeah.
And then go down. But you need to get your weight from it. Play with that.
So basically what Toto was telling me was he had a little issue equalizing, and you know, as a diver, that could spoil your whole day. Once that start, you don't really stop so easy, you know. A lot of pressure. So I was just telling him what to do and try to see if it work or whatever. But right now I'll be going back down for my spear. My spear is taking the rock with the fish I shoot. I mean the fish still on the spear, but I was just taking a little breath up and I went back down for it right here, equalizing, going down slowly. Like I mentioned, I leave my weight spin me down, and I went down and pull the spear or the rock with my fish, just like that. Okay, that is Brian going down there. I don't know exactly what he was going down for. I think it was a grunt, but like you can see how he going down with his body. He leaving the weights bring him down, which was a good thing, like I mentioned to him before. Just take your time when descending, you know, because the more energy you burn going down, when you go down, you don't have much bottom time. So you have to take your time and just relax and leave the weights bring you down, so you can stay down at the bottom more longer. That's some techniques I learned from older divers and stuff, and it really helped. That's Toto down there. I don't know exactly what he had shoot. I think it was a grunt too, one of the same grunts I shot. Okay, now so here I was hunting some snappers, and this is where I noticed that flashlights is really important. Having a flashlight, you know. I don't know if you guys can see much in the video, but when I put the flashlight inside, in the back had a nice snapper. Not this one right here. In the back of it, you could only see the tail. I don't know if you guys can see the tail. A nice big snapper. He was going back forward. I shot him, and he was so powerful that he pulled my whole spear inside of the rock and came off. But you know, I was targeting. I was looking for him the whole entire dive until I actually find him. But he came off the spear. That's very long there.
I see that?
So here me going down for, I think I was going down for a fish, but I ended up seeing Toto gun was down there, so I just ended up freeing it up, you know, bringing it up. It was sticking a rock, and also his fish came off, but it was right there, so I just took my hand and then pull it out. This reef had some snappers, nice big snappers, and also nice grunts. Okay, there's Jai long there looking in the reef. I think he see the same snapper I shot after. I think he was the only one to see where it went, so I was trying to copy him to see if he see it, you know. But he was busy looking for the grunts and stuff, you know. Yeah, I was mostly looking for the snappers. He was mostly looking for the grunts at the top of the water. The snappers were mostly underneath the reef at the edge, you know. I know exactly where it was.
Dave, you see it, man?
Take out all the big ones there, but yo, I'll clean up here before I go in.
So I eventually went back down for the same snapper I lost, but I ended up cutting the video by mistake, and I started back when I shot this snapper. Came back up with it in my hand, and I getting a cramp out of this wall. Serious cramp. But I secured the fish. That's the most important thing.
Yo. Fam, good on probably was it, so? Yeah? Yeah, see them, bro. I know you fuck up, but. Yeah?
I get it too much. I just gotta do it hard or not.
Yeah, but bro, I told you, if you're pushing it, yeah, you start to fuck up the thing, bro.
Yeah.
So basically, this bag have a little hole, not a big hole, so I was just tying a knot, you know, to secure it, and we back in business again, you know. I was just looking to see if I had any other holes that the fish could escape and stuff. Here, getting back down here to free up Toto's spear. Like I mentioned, Toto had issues the whole dive equalizing, so I mean he wanted to miss out, you know. He wanted to go down and shoot some snappers to a check, but at the same time he couldn't equalize for nothing good, so I went down and free up the spear out of the rock. But at the time too, I didn't notice his gun didn't have no string on it, so I came back up with another gun in my hand, you know.
Yeah. Oh, you got a rope on it? You got a rope on it? Oh, I thought I had a rope on it. Okay, now then, I'll go for it. You got a lot for there too.
I'll go for it, man.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay, so guys, so here you see Toto going down for his gun, you know, and get it out of the rock. I mean, it was in the rock already. I had them freed up already, so all you have to do was pull it out and come up with it. And then I got here going back down by the snapper spot, snapper house, they call it, snapper house, you know. Try to get a snapper. So I went down flat to the ground, to the sand exactly. And inside they had some nice snappers. You could pick and choose what you wanted. You know, I see one to the back. And well, use mines. Try to run away, but can't run from a dive kid. Ain't possible, you know. So I pulled him right out. Yeah, pulled him right out.
Yeah, I get crop on my. Where? I got crop on my leg, no? Oh.
So here, bringing my fish to put in the bag. As you guys can see, a lot of bags in the water. A lot of people bags get tied up and stuff. So I went to free up some bags and stuff, you know. Free up a bag or two and try to get my fish in the bag. This is my bag right here. Take it out the spear, you know. I think this was the biggest snapper I catch. I think this is, I'm not sure. I think the other one was bigger, I'm not sure. But it was nice. Some nice snappers. I didn't catch all of them on video, but this was a nice size one.
You see more? You see any more? Sama? You see more? You see more? Sama? You see more?
So I was asking Toto if he see any more snappers under the same exact rock where I went under, but I didn't see any when I went under the rock. I mean, they had some other fishes and stuff, but I'm also looking for the snappers and stuff, the mangrove snappers, and I didn't see any. There was a nice lobster in the back, but I didn't want no lobster. It was too far in the back to shoot also. I didn't want to stick my spear on the back, so I came back up.
Practice, bro. It don't take one time, it don't take one to dry. Yeah, a lot of practice, bro. But you got lobster down there, though. Yeah? Toto! Yeah, what the hell of them is? You got lobster there for you want to take a lobster. Same on where it was. Oh! Bora!
Já ia já chutando na front sem que ele tá, pô.
No, that. But yo, I don't know them. I don't know what's on there. I don't know that snapper, no. Lobster, Jail. If you want lobster, you have a lobster there now.
Barely hit it, but
Yeah?
I see you barely hit it.
Yo, what am I on?
But I say you got check out his right, wouldn't it? They got no stuff.
Yeah, should move it.
Let go see what got on.
So this was a jack I shoot. I also didn't record it, you know. I didn't record it. I forget to click the camera, but that's okay. I still catch it in the bag, you know. Nice jack.
Okay, so this was the last dive before my battery died from my camera. I did see some nice snappers went in this reef under the rock, but the rock was kind of funny, you know, had a small enter passage, so I exactly didn't see what it was. And when I was coming back up, I see a head stick out on the side of the rock, as you can see right here. I shoot the fish and it came right off. I mean, I could go back down in the reef to see if I saw it, but I had enough fish, so I say no. Let me go back on shore. That was it for shooting for the day. Guys, yeah, man, this is price fish for the day.
So yo, we coming back here for a while.
What is this?
What thing on the fish no more though?
We have him. I know what this. What's that?
A flounder.
What?
A flounder.
Flounder?
Yeah, they got two eyes on one side.
I never see one here, you know.
You never see one?
Nah.
Just flounders.
Be able to look for them.
You must see them because they just camouflage perfect, bro.
Oh.
Yeah, if you catch them while on the move, if you want to move, you have to see them.
People catch over here?
Hey, Georgia, we want to see you.
Yeah, man. Let's go to this party. Yeah. I open my bag over there now. I will tell them, man, right? You see this fish here? I tell them, man, I never used to see this fish around now, bro.
I see them
A
already,
lot of,
man.
but I never see them. I never used to see these fish around, bro.
There's some kind of group, man. I clean them up, right? That's good, boy. Hey, they had a bunch of them over there, no? They had a lot. Why open? I just a lot of them over there.
You clean about hind?
Yeah, I love these.
But yo, the spot we was by? Toto, the spot? Dead. But this man?
But then, he,
Paul, tell me.
Keep going down. So catch up, Paul? It ain't about me, let me go down. Catch up? But we should I love that fish, man. But listen, that's the biggest I see that.
Oh, good fish. They're nice, yeah, they're nice. You have to shoot them. You have to shoot.
It's one spot we all shoot there, right?
There's some other guys catch here. Some more snappers, barracuda. This is my catch here. Yeah, guys, this is my catch right here. So. All the guns on deck, all the equipment on deck. Okay, then cool. All the guys in there packing up. Yeah. Visibility nice. Want to pick up a little bit, but still here. You know how the other one, but the spot where they about now. How we were shooting snappers there? Yeah, the other one on the rock. Not a big like that, but good size.
You can kill these things. That's what
you could do? Just put it right there.
Right now,
right there. Yeah.
I want to do the skin, but I got like 2.5 pounds put in my fridge now. Yeah, man, you look good.
This is you're going to chop. This guy you catch over here.
There, you can't see, but you can't see them.
Yeah, you can catch over here. Some in the back still over here. It's a nice snapper here, but it might get some nice snappers now. Yeah. See? Good size. So you catch? Yeah, this guy you catch right here now, sir. Yeah. I see you shoot it, you know.
Yeah.
I know it was a park. I thought it was
a snapper.
You know the technical ball. Yeah, the technical. I know that's what it was. A good catch, man.
That's good enough for me, man. Go.
Guys, this year, best investment. Thanks to my sister for getting me this year, boy. This flashlight, best investment, boy. It really worked today. Yeah.